CM Northeast Live caught up exclusively with the youngest candidate in the fray for the Mizoram Assembly elections 2023. Well, 31-year-old independent candidate Mafeli, who is contesting from Aizawl North 1 and Aizawl East 1 seats. Well, in the candid conversation, Mafeli opens up about and her prospects, why she decided to contest as independent candidate despite being approached by various political parties and much more. Take a look.
We have with us the youngest candidate in the fray for 2023 Mizoram elections, Mafeli, who is contesting independent from two constituencies, Aizawl North and Aizawl East. So, why do you want to go in politics?
I think the initial interest was never to be an MLA candidate as such. But when I came back home here in 2017, after living abroad and also different parts of India for literally all my life, I understood and realized that Mizoram is in great need of help. In many areas, many shortcomings in the society. I understood also in our faith, in our culture, and how it clashed with the ethics of what's happening here in our politics. So understanding that the root of everything is actually the governance here in Mizoram, I decided actually I can't just speak about the problems here in the society. I have to actually do something about it. That's why I realized, the root of it is politics. So I need to, walk the walk and actually do something about it. So I stepped into politics.
Now, you know well Indian politics. An affiliation to a party is somewhat a must. But you decided to go independent. Why so? Have you approached any party before contesting independent?
Very interesting. So the calling was initially a very divine calling. It's based off of what my father, Reverend Dr. 𝗟𝗓𝗙𝗘, heard in 2012 on his way back to England, because that's where we were living back then. And he really felt this deep urge and calling from God, saying, actually, you need to go back to your nation and rebuild the broken parts of it. So when he came back home, he realized the issue was actually in the party political system of India, of Mizoram. We've only known about this party political system since 1946, something like that, when Mizoram also decided to adopt this form of democratic politics. So just understanding and realizing that, in party politics system, we have units, we have memberships, we have block systems, and through that, there is a deep level of corruption and bribery and clientelism and all of that we understand takes place in Indian politics. So, we decided that God's calling is not actually to be involved in party politics, it's not to set up another party to be against the other parties, it's to set up a very neutral framework where everyone is welcomed, everyone is included, and that can't happen through party politics. So we felt that this is God's calling and this is God's way of saying, this is how I can unite all the people in Mizoram together under one banner, and that is to be an independent candidate.
Now, suppose you win this election from a constituency, both the constituencies, which constituency will you keep with?
It's very difficult to say right now because I have a very big heart for both constituencies now. Initially, Aizawl North 1, which is where I'm residing right now, was the only constituency I was planning on contesting for. But then later on, I decided actually Aizawl East 1, because there was no one contesting as an independent candidate there. I thought, you know what, I need to stand in the gap here as well so people can cast their vote for God, in the name of God. So I can't really actually say now, for me, wherever another suitable candidate is there that is able to represent the people better than me in whichever constituency, I will be able to say, yes, this is the constituency I can give up.